Hey guys, I'm down here. I'm just going to do a quick review with you guys. I bought two rods off Temu. One of them's expensive, one of them's not. I think one was $15.90 and the other one was like $44 just for the reel. I kind of got a spinning rod on the other one, so it ain't really fair, but I'm gonna give it a review the best I can. So here goes the cheap one. I'm gonna cast it first and I'll cast the other one, and we'll kind of do some side-by-side review. So this is the rod. Now mind you, I've only had this rod about 4 weeks. I haven't fished that much. As you can see, plastic's rubbing all the way off of it. So 7, 2, and 1, and it's a 6-to-1 gear ratio. So it has a brake right here. The brake has no stopping to it, so you gotta set it on max. I find that max is like a regular reel, you know, on maybe 5. So at this, you got these things here bend really easy. I've bent this, but I've bent it back a couple times. But let's go ahead and flick it and see how far we go. So we got him on there. Pretty big lure. So I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but went to about half. So I'll reel it in here. So this thing, the crank on this thing is crazy. This is the slowest crank I've ever seen in my life. Call it a little stick. Here's another thing, guys. See how it did me? It's starting to break down. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera and give the review. It's starting to break down. So if I reel it up, a lot of the times it won't catch, and it'll just feed line back out. So let's see if it does it again. So that time it caught. So if you do get this rod and you have that problem, I just make sure I click it back real hard like that, and it'll stop that. So I'll do another cast. I'm gonna try to hit it out in the middle. So about 75 foot, guys. All right, guys. Here, like I told you, got a spinning rod on it. So, but see, sir, I guess that's how you pronounce it. This is a cast X2. So that's a 2. I know it looks like a Z, but same features. You got your right here, a little better. Now, guys, I did take this apart. It actually does have sealed bearings in it. Really nice ones, actually. Again, this is a pretty nice rod. You got your brake over here, and it's just not as cheap as the other one, which it was a little more expensive. But 6 and 1, and then it's got the 5, 3, and 2. So 25 pound or 12 pound test on it. I have a much smaller lure on this one. So let's go ahead and give it a cast. See how it does. So about 50 foot, much smaller lure. So guys, to conclude the video, I recommend them. The only problem I find with, and I've bought a bunch of them off Temu, the reels off Temu, is just the brakes. The brakes are really odd on them, you know. And, you know, you could say, well, I suck at casting, which I probably do. But I've fished a pretty good lot, and I've never really had to, you know, change my brake other than 5. You know, 5, hit the thing till it slowly hits the water, cast, boom, good. On these, they're a little more tricky. It takes a little bit a while to set up, but they are good rods, other than the brakes. And I knew the brake was going to be bad on that because it has a carbon fiber brake in it. It's a little pad with a disc that goes on it. It's about that, well, I'd say, I don't know, probably about that big, but it's going on a cog about that big. So it's not covering up all the space that it could. So I knew it was going to be a little worse on the braking, but I mean, you can't beat it for the price. I mean, you could buy 100 of these things, you know. I would probably recommend the $40 one more than the $15 one, just because I've used it for 2 weeks and it's about to fall apart. But again, 15 bucks, you could buy, you know, 8 of them for what you buy Abu Garcia and all that for, Toulouse and everything. But yeah, if you guys don't mind messing with the brake a little bit, I say go ahead and give them a try, man. They're pretty good. The lures on Temu, I know, are trash. The ones I bought so far, I can just grab them, tear the hook right off of them. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry I'm not a professional cameraman, I'm just getting into this vlogging stuff. So give me a like, give me a follow. Just trying to give you guys some tips and tricks to the trade. So thank you.